Hi again. Got a large chunk of the tree farm done. Still not finished yet, needs decorating, but certainly getting there. And we've got plenty of wood now. So yeah, other than adding some decoration, this is pretty much finished. So today I'm working on the egg farm, the chicken farm, sorry. This is going to be a completely automatic chicken farm, so you can just put in 4 chests of eggs, go AFK, and it'll hatch them over the course of 6 hours, kill them all automatically, and so yeah, you can just go to sleep and harvest a load of chickens. So I've been collecting up eggs so far. Got about 5.5 chests full, so all these are full. I did record a video last night, spent about half an hour while I was doing all this, and then I realised I hadn't switched my audio source from the line into the microphone, so it was just a load of muffled bumps and scratches for half an hour, so obviously I couldn't put that up. Yeah, today we're going to be finishing off the project. It's nearly finished now. Sorry I didn't get to show you much of me making it, but yeah, it was my own fault of forgetting to change the mic over. So I need redstone, torches, I think that's about it for the moment. Need a couple more pistons as well. Yeah, so what I've done so far is we've got the timer in. So this bit's exactly the same as in my other video, just 4 dispensers in a circle. And so when that one fires off, the item will sit on the pressure plate for 5 minutes, turning off that signal, and when it turns back on, that'll fire another item, and so on round in the circle. And that's our 20-minute timer. And then all this I explained in my other video, but I'll just go over it quickly. That signal of the first dispenser goes into this, which is inverted, just taken into a monostable circuit, which turns that constant signal into a short pulse. Then this here is a pulse extender, so you feed the signal into that. That extends it. There's 26 repeaters there total. Then that signal is inverted again and fed into this clock. So when that comes on, this clock will tick 8 times, which causes these dispensers to fire 8 times each, and we've got 24 dispensers total, 12 on each side. And yeah, this is pretty much the only change I've made to the design since my prototype video. Widened this whole area to 3 blocks wide and raised it up a little bit and put all iron bars down the middle. So the chickens, when hatching, will bang into that and fall down, so they don't knock into each other and glitch through the dispensers or anything anymore, which is nice. So just fill that in quickly. And so yeah, it's nearly finished. That part of it's completely finished, other than the water streams obviously. So all we need to do now is connect the piston gate in the hatching area to this signal, I believe. Yeah, so it doesn't need to be inverted or anything. I need some blocks. Oops. I haven't left myself much of a way out here. Damn it, need to eat as well. Haven't got any food, bugger. Let's go over this way then. Okay. There's my food. Okay, so I'm going to stick the crusher in so we know where everything needs to go. Oops. So the crusher will be here. These two blocks. So those two need to be pistons, but we'll dig back there to try and get out to the wire area. Where does that need to come from? It's this one over here. So this again needs to be inverted and taken over there. So let's see if we can get that to come further down. Yeah, that's more like where we want it. So it's gonna be repeated there, I think. No, just there. Yeah, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Might as well go under it, I think. So, sorry, it's lagging a bit because of all those chickens going in and out of the noise-making area. We'll take it down here. Need to go down one more, I think. And that should stop us messing with any of the redstone. I'll go one over, I think, as well. Okay, we don't want it there. So if we go a couple of blocks over there, then try and come out there. Whoops. Okay, we don't want to see that. Okay, I'm going to pause this for a minute because I'm sure this isn't very exciting to watch. So I'll be back when I've cleared a path from there to over there. Okay, we've got this signal coming from over here. So this will be 5 minutes after they all hatch. This signal here. So we take it down over here, and we don't want to take it directly to the crusher. Basically we want this going into a monostable circuit. So that it's just on long enough to crush the chickens. So I test it out in creative, and that is 6 repeaters on max delay. Take out this dirt, so in case an enderman grabs it or something. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we also need that inverted, I forgot. there. Okay, so that should work. And then we also need to split off this signal. Where the hell did it come from? There we go. Well, let's attach that to the crusher first of all. So we want that coming out this way. There we go. So we're going to take the signal from this torch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Darn. If I just slap an extra repeater in there somewhere, that should be fine. So that will power the crusher. And then we need to take this signal and I'm going to pause it again while I dig out over to the other side. So we need to power these two pistons just after the crusher's been powered. So I'll dig a tunnel around to them and be back in a minute. Okay, I've cleared out space for that wire. So yeah, we need to take this signal again, and this time take it over there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, we need a whole load of repeaters in there to delay the signal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I'll go 14 and see if that's enough. Need to invert this signal somewhere, so that looks like as good a place as any. Yeah. And that just feeds into those two pistons. And now all we need is the piston gate on the hatching area. And then it's all done. So, and I think I already cleared out the areas for that. Ugh, such a mess down here. Just a bit of redstone there. Keep falling off. Is that block necessary there? No. Right, where was it then? Up there somewhere. So yeah, it's this signal. Needs to go way up there. Needs to be there. Yeah, this whole place is going to be a bit of a mess, but it's not going to be visible except when I'm filling it up with eggs, so it doesn't really matter. Cannot remember where. Is it up there? That's the top one. Oh, right, okay. So we need to bring that signal over there somewhere. Okay. I'm sure there's much better ways to do the redstone in this. I've made a right mess of it. So I guess if I bring it up there, that'll be a little better. Damn it. Those chickens are making me lag so bad. I'm sorry for the jumpy video. Okay, so if we just bring it across like that, that should be alright. Is there something on there? No. Okay, that should be fine then. Oops. Oh, God damn it. Right. Okay. So that needs to go out there. Perfect. And up to the top as well. And might just bring it over here for the top. And it's got to go from there. I'm sure there's easier ways to do all this, but I want to make sure that there's no chance of any of the wires getting crossed. Oh, hey, zombie. That's okay. As long as you can't see me. Alright, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ah, shit. Okay. 10, 11, 13, 14. And we need to take this over there as well. Let's just do it like that. Okay. So that should be on pretty much all the time. Not sure why it's off at the moment. Oh, because I haven't connected up the wire. Dickhead. Starving again. Is that long enough? No. Damn it. Let me out. Okay, we'll stick another repeater there, I think. So that should all be lit. And is that one as well? No. Okay. Slap another repeater in then. Just stick it there. And I think, apart from the crusher, that's finished now. So, oops, that's not right, is it? That needs to come up there. Oops. Okay, so that's the crusher. Need a water stream in there. And block that off there and there. Another block of glass there. And I've just got to put the water streams in the hatching area. And then I'm pretty sure it's all done. I have to remove a lot of these unnecessary blocks. I might try and clear up the redstone somewhat. It's a right mess down here. Yeah, the actual machine itself is finished now. So if we break our way into here, probably from the back would be best. No, do it from this side. Yeah. I forgot to get water, damn it. There we go. So yeah, we've got 3 water streams to put in, and then we're done. Well, apart from putting all the eggs in. Okay. Stick some more torches in here as well. Place, there we go. And that's that area done. How can we get in there? Just let's stack up from in there. Shouldn't put that in yet. Oops. So we just need, I'll stick some light in here as well. This area doesn't need to be 3 high, does it? So, but actually, yeah, it does. Idiot. So I'll make this whole bit 3 high. And I'm fairly sure that's everything. So I'm going to undergo the tedious task of filling up all the dispensers with eggs, and then I'll test it out, and hopefully I haven't forgotten to do anything. So yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, should be a lot less laggy now because I've just killed off all those chickens up there. I've filled all the dispensers with eggs. I've forgotten to fill the timer dispensers with anything, so give me a minute. Okay, so we've got all our dispensers filled up with spider eyes, because I've got about 1 million of them. So it should be good to go now. So it's going to take a while to confirm that everything's working properly. So I won't make you sit through 25 minutes while we're waiting for one cycle to happen. But I will flick the lever and see if we can hear the chickens being dispensed. Yeah, I can hear them. I'm not sure if the Minecraft sounds record, but definitely hear the chickens going, and they've stopped now. Got probably about 25 in there, so that's alright. Now I'll have to wait. Right, in 15 minutes they'll get dropped in here, and then 10 minutes after that the crusher should crush them, and then that'll pull out, let the water push the items to us. So I'll just pause it for probably 20 minutes or so, and I'll show you the final section when it is hopefully working. So this is just temporary, by the way, so that creepers and stuff can't wander in here. So yeah, I'll pause it until it's ready to go. Okay, we're back. Everything's worked fine up till this point. It's been about 24 minutes, so any moment now the crusher should come on, and as long as that's working alright, then it's totally finished. So hopefully I haven't forgotten anything. It should be any moment now. The next lot of chickens have already spawned, so, and these lot got let through to here, so we know all that's working. It's just a question of whether I've done the crusher right or not. There we go, and then the water should come. There we go, perfect. So yeah, that will run for 6 hours, so 18 times before it runs out of eggs. So just go AFK here, and you can stick your stuff in the furnaces while you're sitting here. 24, so it's only going to give us about 400 chicken every run, but that should be plenty. I think tomorrow I'll probably modify it so that you can turn it into an egg farm as well, because obviously it uses 4 chests full of eggs every time. So that's going to be a hell of a lot of eggs, so I'll probably try and get all these chests full up of eggs. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want a sort of clearer look of how it works, then check out my video of the prototype. As I said before, the only thing I've changed is the size of the spawning room, so yeah, you can use that video as a guide if you want to build it for yourself. I'm sure if you made it up to sort of 50, 75 dispensers, it'd be a hell of a lot more efficient. But, you know, you could use it on a server or whatever. For a single player world, this should be fine. So yeah, that's it. Let me know what you think. If you've got any suggestions on how to optimise it, or optimise the redstone or anything, do let me know. Don't forget to like and subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.